But
we're gonna keep acting like we are.
yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, it's kind of
The
just
show
like
is on.
we'll just wait until, you know, and then when we are live, we'll just.
I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I just want to say professionalism. That's what we offer here. That's why Mikey Famine and myself are here today. We are excited. That's what we offer here. That's why. Oh, that's a bad echo.
Oh
But
no,
hang on.
Oz left it open.
Come on, Oz. What are you doing?
I'm a rookie. I'm a rookie out here.
That's okay. That's all right. Well, let's actually, I guess, get this shindig rolling, folks.
Yes.
My name's Secular Rarity, Mikey Famine, and I
Hello.
are here. We are super, super happy because what are we doing? What are we doing, Mikey? Why the heck are we here? What are we?
We got a generational talent. Starting for the Indiana Pacers. 6'4". Shh, they don't know. Shh.
I was gonna say, Oz, how tall are you? Are you 6 foot?
He's 6'4".
6 foot.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Playing the shooting guard position. Wearing number 0. Some guy I forget his name, but Oz is his towel boy, and he has an album coming out.
Woo! 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 Woo!
And when is the album dropping, sir?
Devil's Night. So October 30th, 2022.
Boom. Boom.
Now, why did you pick this year and not like next year to put it out? Because this is gonna live forever, you know, in the channels of in the servers of the internet. So they might watch this exact thing 100 years from now. Why this year?
Because that's when I completed the album.
So yeah, no, it's pretty good. Yeah, it makes sense. I would. Yeah,
it usually helps to have it done before.
Some people like to be bold and they like to put out their album before they've actually even started working on it, you know. And that's there are some people that can do that. But we know Oz here. You know, a lot of us here we're friendly, and you know, we know Oz is that type of guy that is always on time, super professional, never leaves a stream in the background so that an echo happens during a live show or anything.
Never.
No. Oz, seriously, I gotta be honest. I am thrilled about this. I think this is so cool, man. I know you've been talking about this album for so long, man, and it is awesome to see it come out. Why did you want to do this? What was the motivation for you, man?
Great question. So for years I was and this is cringe as fuck, but I was a Christian hip hop artist and traveled, and we were decently successful, however you would gauge that. And then
I will not take this badgering from this witness.
However you would gauge that in the Christian music hip hop music community. But anyhow, when I walked away, like I've still always had that want and desire to keep writing and keep producing and keep, you know, doing all of that. But it was hard because I didn't really have like a support system around me to like encourage me, you know, and not tell me like, oh, your shit's dope or blah, blah, you know, but there like I had none, like where if anything, it was like, dude, you're, you know, late 30s, almost 40 or 40 years old, and why the fuck are you wasting your time, you know, doing this? Not understanding that it's not just about like trying to blow up, especially at my age. It's about getting it out. Part of it's therapeutic, you know, to just be able to sit down with a pen and pad or, you know, whatever, in a beat and do what I love to do. But even before Jena and I started dating, Dr. Josh was one of the first. He heard just some little stuff that I was playing around with, and Josh was like, dude, what, like I would buy this shit, like legit, I would buy this shit. And so
and those are the magic words.
Yeah. Seriously, I mean, honestly, that's the only reason all of us are here. We'll be receiving a check in the mail by the end of the week. So I mean,
mine's coming PayPal.
Oh, okay. Wow,
I didn't have money.
He just said click this link, and I said okay.
So Josh was the first one, and then just having Jena as the number one support, the main support, but just like no, like, babe, you're talented. Like, don't let people tell you you can't do it. Because either at one point you're a Christian or you're too old to do this. Nobody's gonna take you serious. And it was me kind of remapping my thought process there, because that's where I'd got to. It was like, well, this is a waste of time at my age. But once I started sitting down and writing again, I'm like, no, like, literally my age has nothing to do with my passion and my love and my drive to do this. So that's kind of how it all got started, and then it was a domino effect after that.
Well, I would say for sure maybe your age contributed to that passion, because you have so much more life experience to express. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And a lot of it's in, or sorry, on this album. But as you know, most of those that are close to me know me, or even if you every once in a while tune into Tang, this last year and a half just in itself has been worthy of probably a double disc album.
Yeah.
So there was a lot to unpack there, but yeah, there are a lot of stories to tell. And the one thing that I did stay away from is that I don't really talk about my past as far as like the street gutter hood shit that I was involved in, because that's not who I am today, right? And
Right.
that's not what I'm doing. And I wanted this to, especially the first one, to be as raw and as authentic and transparent. I wanted to be vulnerable, and I wanted people to be able to connect with that part of the music and the content. Because the next one, I'm already working on the next one. It's going to be called Osmosis.
Another one.
Another one. But that one's going to be more your high energy. We in the hip hop world, we call it the club or the street bangers. You'd be more.
Will I be able to shake what my mother gave me?
Yes.
Ooh. And I know from personal experience that Mikey's mother gave him quite a lot. Thank you. God, that was beautiful.
Oh.
Let me ask, because I know at least somebody's got this question in their head. Is this an atheist?
Are you guys
album?
all drinking whiskey right now without me?
No, mine's another alcoholic beverage. Oh, hang on, wait, I've got to do my due diligence, because otherwise I will not receive my paycheck, which is, I have to say thank you so much to the wonderful Cynthia McDonald for the super chat.
Hey,
Rap
girl.
battle between Seth and Oz next better. I cannot sign Seth Andrews up for this, but I will right now on camera. I will sign him up for that.
SR, I'm getting a word from the producer just now. It turns out we can actually
we do have that ability.
Yeah, it just got confirmed. Yes, I am getting it confirmed in the booth.
You heard it here, folks.
We can't just make things up.
Well, good. Thank goodness.
It is
otherwise,
true.
Otherwise, this would be everybody would have a bad time with us tonight. But is this an atheist album? Is this an album that is talking about atheism and kind of your journey with that, or is this kind of all over the board telling your story, or just I guess just give us a little bit, because we've got some songs that we are going to play here in a second, and I'm really excited for that. But give us just kind of a little bit of an understanding. What is the message of this album for you? What did you want us to take away when we listened to this?
As much as I could. So how do I want to start answering this? So it started as a 13-track album, and it ended up at 17. Mainly because I felt like there was bits and parts that I didn't get to talk about. I didn't get to cover the way I wanted to. So the question is yes and no, because you'll hear parts of my childhood. You'll hear parts of my experience in church, and then my experience leaving the church, and then interwoven in there is a little bit to do with some of the other madness and craziness that happened in my life, especially like teens, early 20s, and fucked up relationships, fucked up friendships. There's a lot to unpack, and I hope it's one of those things. Like there's a book. It's 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. It is probably be my favorite book of all times, but it's one of those that I keep going back. Right, I keep going back and reading it, and I'm hoping just the transparency and again the vulnerability that I put into it, that people want to keep going back to here, because there's a lot of things that are they're hidden, but they're actually in plain sight. Like if you're really paying attention to what's going on. So yes, there is atheism involved in it. I talk about it quite frequently, actually. But there's also the more intimate, or dark, shit that I've been through, whether it's, bipolar, suicide attempts, any of all that, abusive home grown, like all of that's in there.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, we got a super sticker, it looks like, from Ian Davenport. Thank you, Ian. We appreciate you. I know you're always hanging out with us. And the Afro Humanist, thank you very much as well. I love you, Esther. We have a question. Where can we purchase this album? Oz, is it out? Is there a link? We've got to have something, right?
Yep. So I believe Wes put the thank you, Wes. I think Wes put the link to pre-purchase the entire album on iTunes. But I released 3 singles leading up to it. Those are available on iTunes. But those same 3 are also available on Spotify, and then obviously the entire thing will be available on the 30th, Devil's Night.
Yep.
So one real quick clarification for everybody out there. So what he's saying is you're gonna buy it on iTunes first, and then you're gonna only listen to it on Spotify. Understand? So you're gonna buy it, and then you're going to listen to it somewhere else. Just so we're clear.
Hopefully we've gotten that through to people here. We want, I mean, this was something that honestly, man, I was excited when you were talking about this and working on this, and you've done, so many of those. I mean, super late, bro. They are way too damn late for me to stay up for the entire time, but late night mix streams and stuff. And it's always so much fun. I know for myself, when I was a teenager, there were a couple of songs that I really liked that had this kind of like skeptic focus, that just every so often had a verse in it that kind of made me question some things. And that was a huge help for me. And I think that's one thing that we're lacking in this space. We don't have a lot of that fun media. We don't have a lot of that stuff that you can just hang out and chill and kind of jam to, as opposed to like constantly verse by verse, like this is stupid and here's your fallacy and blah 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 blah. And I think that's something that's really valuable for us as individuals, right? Community aside, us as individuals, it's a good place to just kind of release that energy. And I think that's something that from the singles that are already out there, I think that comes through, man. So I really do. I hope everybody goes out there and grabs the album when it drops. Look, honestly, just pre-order it already. It's super easy. Like you just click a fucking button. Yeah, it's not. We're past that.
You don't know you don't.
I can say that.
Yeah, we made it.
Okay. Yeah, then buy the fucking album. It's easy, guys.
Nidimus, $5 super chat. Thanks, Nidimus.
Thank you.
Looking like the devil who created you.
Now, does that make an appearance in the lyrics, Oz? Is that line, that pivotal line that we all know is so vital to hip-hop?
I will cancel my pre-order right now based upon your answer.
It is not on Devil's Night.
It is not, folks. You are
never mind everything I just said. Don't listen to you're gonna just listen to it on like what's the worst one? Amazon Music. Yeah, listen to it on Amazon Music only.
I was about to say, for those that choose to not partake in the major music purchasing or streaming platforms, it is available on just about anything that you can, like Like, remember when people like loved iHeartRadio? Like, it's on there. Like all the
wow.
it's on all of that for those that still fuck with that shit.
Does radio still, is that a thing? It's like FM and AM, like it still happens, or is that it's still out there? Or is that
I had a small panic attack because like my car like radio reset for some reason and it was on the radio. I didn't know how to turn it off. So I never did it.
like, oh my god, what is this?
Static everywhere. Which now turns it.
Ooh, on MySpace too. Nidimus, I would say we appreciate your comments in the chat, but I'm contractually obligated to tell the truth. So like Bandcamp, geez, wow, you're scraping the anyway. We do have some of these songs. We are actually here to do something and talk about something. We do have some of these queued up and ready to play. Can we? Is that time? Is it time to can we get one of them and then maybe we'll chat some more and try and, you know, I don't know, figure out the answers to the universe in between and then
Absolutely.
sweet.
Yeah, so I got them queued up and ready, but I did want to where to go? SoundCloud. Yes, I do have a SoundCloud. It's SoundCloud. It's Ozzy. Ozzy. And on there it's a little different than the other ones because I have the singles that dropped on there, but you also get some
type that.
You just gotta but it also has some of my DJ mixes on there. So
let's take it back before while you're queuing that song up. Let's take it back here. So what's some of your earlier like music experiences? Like were you like did Lil Oz have a little high top and some cardboard? Were you like a little B-boy? Or were you like, oh my God, like what you had like a mohawk and like you were like the punk kid? Like what was your musical taste like growing up?
It was mainly hip hop, but then also any other than Nirvana. Nirvana was like the one like straight like grunge alternative rock band that I really
their grunge hit different. Their grunge took over the earth. Like it was a wave.
They took the whole Seattle sound era. They took that shit over. But other than that, the even the rock bands I listened to still had hip hop elements, you know, to it. You know, like Rage Against the Machine, Sublime, you know, things like that where there, you know, yes, there's singing and it's melodic and all that, but you know, there's many times like if you listen to any Rage album, that dude can spit. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, Zach is an absolute pillar.
Yeah, Zach De La Roca, he's a monster. He's a monster, you know. So yeah.
Not right now, Randy. Not right now.
Yeah, there's definitely that the rock music that I enjoy listening to, but I've always had the love and the appeal and the leaning towards, you know, hip hop and I think a big part of that is because I'm a drummer. I'm a percussionist, so just the, you know, the hearing that as soon as a beat drops and I'm like, ooh, I don't even need to hear the words
Get
yet.
the stank face.
You know, so but I did at one time have a mohawk because as much as
wow, I am amazing.
Yeah, really wasn't expecting this is a turn. So okay,
actually nailed it.
I'll say this so we can get into the content, but I actually still loved hip hop and hip hop influenced music, but I found myself for several years. I want to say I was like 16 years old, right around there. I found myself playing drums in a punk rock band, and I was like, well, I got to look the part anyway. So yeah, I definitely grew a mohawk, and
so you heard it here, folks. If enough people buy this album on Devil's Night, the album Devil's Night, Oz will grow back out a mohawk for us. And dye it some ridiculous color that we choose. So you heard it again. Seth Andrews and Oz will be rapping at Better next year, and Oz will be growing out a mohawk. So thank goodness we're allowed to just make shit up.
Apparently, it's a thing.
Yeah. I'll grow a mullet.
Oh wow! Actually, honestly, like let's do that. I mean, unless
Or what if you do like, like the little tufts of hair, like
oh
right
my
there,
god, oh
just
my
right
god,
there, and then you can like dye them red,
Oz,
and you can put little gel in there, little gel.
I'll still be your friend, Oz, but I just won't like publicly announce that. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
shaming me right now.
Yeah,
You're shaming me.
We'll have to love you from afar
Yeah,
until you
yeah.
come back to us.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Jenna said hell yes to the mullet.
Oh wow. Well, I mean, yeah, that's oh no. There's a little bit of a delay there, I think, with the chat.
That was a typo. That was a
Yeah,
typo.
yeah.
Yeah, autocorrect must have put not in front of the. That's weird.
So this first one, I only had one feature on this album that was very much intentional. On the second one, I'm going to probably in the next 30, 60 days start reaching out to folks and get them involved on collaborating and doing things. But this first one, I didn't want a bunch because I wanted it to be about life, and it's hard to keep the album on par when you have all these different voices and distractions from what what you're trying to say. So the only feature I had, and this is actually a big shout out to Blake.
Yeah.
When I heard the beat, I was like, I can't not ask him. I can't not.
He is a cold-hearted assassin spitter. He all laughing and smiling.
Yeah.
He's sick with it.
That boy is nasty.
Yeah.
He's sick with it. So this first one I'm gonna play, it's called Lookout.
Okay.
The only feature on the album, and that's from the one and only Blatheist.
Now set it up for us a little bit. Where'd this come from? Tell us, some of the influence for this. Like set it up for us, and then we'll get into it.
Yeah, so this one is kind of what the premise of the concept was. What I was talking about earlier was all the people telling me, whether it's been the music or again, as we were talking about backstage before we started, I'm a high school dropout that just stumbled into a GED, and everyone's told me my entire life, you can't do this, you shouldn't do this, you won't be able to do this, you're not capable of doing that. And so Lookout, it was literally kind of the warning shot, like, oh, word, okay, look out.
All right, I like it.
Oh, I should probably have it on Bluetooth, not Bluetooth. Jesus
Well,
Christ.
I mean, Bluetooth,
That's
RedTube,
just
QTube,
really,
whatever.
really. It's just really sad adult content.
Just sad. Oh my god, that's terrible. I've got lots of things to say.
Yeah, boy.
Oh yeah, and that is, I want to make sure that I'm right on this, Oz. That is not a single that is already released, right?
No, that's one you gotta wait for the album.
You got to go to the link in the description or in the live chat here, folks, and you got to pre-order that album, because otherwise you can't hear that. It's not out there. That's not out there yet. So you got to get on that shit already, because without that, how are you gonna be able to hear that again, man? Because you've got 3 singles, right?
Yeah, 3 that you can purchase now. Yep.
3 that are already out there right now, and you can go ahead and pre-order the rest of the album. So make sure y'all do that already.
And you'll hear those 3 coming up. I got one more that's not been released because I wanted to show the other side of the album that deals with like the deconversion and the depth and a little bit of the darkness that came along with that. And then then we'll play the other 3. So
I don't really want to get into like the financials of anything, but like how much money did it cost to get Blatheist out of rap jail for that?
Yeah,
Absolute crime.
Yeah.
$1 billion.
I unironically do that laugh sometimes, and it makes me upset.
I'm glad you got a glass of whiskey.
Yeah, now you're joining the party here. Now
I'm hanging out with the adults.
Yeah. Now we can really start the stream. So thanks so much for joining us. We're here on Skeptic Haven. Mikey Famine.
And wow, what a tasty jam that was.
Tell me, how long in total do you think it took to from start to finish to get this album ready, to get it all produced, to get it all mixed and recorded. And I mean, because I think that's one thing that a lot of people don't really understand is the amount of work that actually goes into it, the amount of hours and hours of replaying the exact same 30 seconds and tweaking the tiniest fucking note. And so how long do you think in total this took for you, man?
Well, when I give you the months, it's going to sound short, but if you understood the amount of time I spent on there, it's not short. So it was, let's see.
I know a little.
Yeah, I've seen those streams. I've been there for those late nights, the 5 hours worth of your ass staying up. So
I would say it was about right around 7 months total.
Wow.
But there was a lot of what do you call it? Screen time. You know, there's a lot of screen time there. And I put a lot of work into making it sound as studio quality recorded as possible, considering that I just record in my apartment. And there's actually a few verses, and I recorded in my car. And shout out to science and technology for giving me that ability.
That's right.
But yeah, it was about right around 7 months as far as the get everything written in the first like solid mix down before mastering and
Awesome.
and all that. So yeah, right around there.
That's awesome, man.
What is your DAW of choice? Like, what's your favorite recording software?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Well, when I have the access and the time, because I get lost, man. I get because all the creative buttons get pushed and everything. But when I have a full, like, Pro Tools is my shit. Pro Tools is my shit, but it's dangerous for me because I get in there and it's like I'm supposed to be working on this track. All of a sudden, I have an idea for this track because I just heard this effect, or I just found this pack.
How many days of productivity have you lost to a new set of effects? Like, I'll get a VST plugin pack, and I will have no work done in a week. I was like, I have bloop bleep bloop 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 because that sounded really funny at the time, but I have no actual stuff done.
Friends don't let friends use Pro Tools when they're drunk. Hey man, sit down. Hand me the keyboard. Hand me that you can't.
No, man, I can stop whenever I want to.
Yeah, sure.
So, what is it? I'm trying to remember which one. So,
so how many days did you lose to plugins?
A lot. Because I was trying to remember which ones it was. So, once the full album comes out, you'll see it. But if you look it up on iTunes, you can see the title of the track. So it was Try It, and Cross Me are actually two songs that came out of one session because I got distracted by the goddamn effects. So it's like I went in working on one and it birthed twins.
That's just the power of the Holy Spirit running through you. That's just the divine, the supernatural right there.
Shonda K. Glory.
Really appreciate the sound effects. I just gotta say that's what I need in my life. Like, I just need to walk around with like a mixer and like a speaker, just like every so often.
This stream brought to you by our friends at Stream Deck. Get yourself a Stream Deck so you can play every single little moment in your head with multiple pages of sound effects.
Which I guess, look, we've done all this promoting and stuff. Mikey, I guess we're like supposed to at least say something about, hey, everybody out there, make sure you like and subscribe to here, Skeptic Haven, wonderful channel. There's always great stuff going on. They've got a Patreon. It's in the description below. Please go check it out. Awesome Twitter, Facebook, all of the wonderful things. Make sure you do the stuff. You know what it is probably better than I do. But I just because we're 30 minutes in and that's the first time I'm saying any shit like that. So,
hey, that's kind of their fault. That
is fair. That is fair. They knew who they were inviting.
You gave the toddlers the keys to the Ferrari. It's kind of not our problem.
That's a you problem.
I could never afford a Ferrari like this.
Yeah, seriously. I mean,
If I did have one, I would never drive it because I'd just wreck it.
Yeah, I know. You talk about like depreciation once you drive off the lot. It's like the second I touch it, it's just half value.
This channel is tainted.
Well,
Like,
so for the last stream on Skeptic Haven, Oz, tell us, I mean, what got you into music to begin with, man? What attracted you to it? Like, what was was there somebody that, you know, walked up to you and handed you some drumsticks, or was it just you just being around music?
Did they throw them to you in a concert and you caught them in a cinematic moment? And
please tell me that is it. Oh my gosh, if that
he like space jammed his drum skills through the drumstick and through. Man. Hey, that's a movie.
That is.
It's.
We'll talk after this.
It's better. It was. Music is in my veins. Music is in my veins. No,
call a doctor.
So my mom for 20-something years was a music pastor, and music kind of it's just in our family. You know, it's in our genes. But so yeah, growing up, so my mom had she eventually I don't remember how old she was, but got her degree in music theory. She released 2 Christian contemporary albums. So, you know, like I've just always been around it first and foremost. And it was actually my I've known my stepdad I knew my stepdad way before he had married my mom. And he actually played drums at the church that I grew up in, like when I was a little dude. And I remember I would sit off to the side, like in one of the side pews where I could have a view of him playing, you know, whether it was the drum fills and, you know, and just studying. And I remember like every Sunday, my ass was planted in the same spot. And the first time I ever jumped behind an actual drum kit, I could play. It was a very basic, like a boom chuck beat, but I could play it. The first time I ever had sticks in my hands and got behind a drum kit from mimicking him, just sitting out there and mimicking him while he was playing.
Were you in the
double kick?
Were you in the pews using your Bible as a snare? Because that's what I used to do.
I use
because you have like a little something, you like use the program for a symbol, and then you use like the Bible because you're just so bored. You can.
I got in trouble for that shit too.
I use my legs, but yeah, because I remember the first time I got behind it and I left, and my mom, I remember her asking me, she was like, are you, like, do you play at school? Like, are you like practicing at school or what? I was like, no, I mimic, and then I go home. Now at home, I did have this just collection of things that I made a drum set out of. You know, I had this. My dad was a huge Chicago Bears fan. I had this like 10
Bears.
The Dad Bears. This like 10 Chicago Bears trash can, and I would turn it upside down. That was my snare.
Nice.
And I had like this like little pot thing that my mom never used, and she never realized that I took it out of the kitchen, and it became my cymbal. And I literally put like this hollow, like I guess it'd be like plywood, not wood, but like a plywood. But that would be, but it was under my foot, so I would have to stomp my foot. That was my kick drum. And like guys try to get like super creative, but those were my origins as far as being a drummer and really falling in love with percussion and rhythm and all that. And then shout out to my stepdad and he's a ridiculous drummer, one of the best I've ever heard. I'm not saying that because he's my stepdad. He really is. He's an amazing drummer because he gave me free lessons. He gave me fucking free lessons. I didn't have to pay for that shit.
Hell yeah.
The rich get richer. You know,
come on, Oz.
And then once I finally in the bedroom, like I was like, if you're a drummer, you know what I mean. It's like learning, like training your hands and your wrists and your legs to do all these different things at the same time.
Yeah,
it is the most difficult instrument as far as your just average everyday instruments. It is the most difficult one to learn how to play, because you have to do all these different things at the same time. And I remember the first time where I had my little Walkman. Again, I'm showing my age. I had my little Walkman.
Was it a CD Walkman or a tape Walkman?
No, cassette tape, motherfucker. Going way back. But I remember I put it, clipped it on my pocket, hit play button, and I was fucking jamming out to some Nirvana. And I literally felt like I was Dave Grohl in the bedroom, like.
And it's no mystery. Air drumming is actually, if you air drum, as long as you're doing it right, if you're doing it accurately, that does help you play. Like legit. It's because it's so kinetic, and it's so many muscle groups that are involved, like that muscle memory training. You don't exactly need the kit for that part. So air drum away out there.
Yeah.
You have our permission.
Yeah, go buy yourself a nice set of air drums.
Yeah.
You know, don't skimp out on the quality. Get some real good ones. I got a couple right here.
Oh,
these are mine. Yeah,
okay.
pretty nice. Those are a little bit,
heavy.
Well, I mean, not for everybody, but wait, what are we?
Strong guy to be playing those air drums.
Do we have something to do? Are we actually here to do something? Or what are we doing? Do we have
I'll play the next song.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us what song is it? Give us the backstory like last one. Set it up for us. Tell us what's going on, man.
Yeah. So this one we're gonna go a little dark on this one. This is actually, and it's track number 17. I end the album with this again on purpose, but this is the title of it's Sorry Mom. And it is 100% me having the conversation that I wish I would have had with my mom before she had passed. And since I didn't get to have that, I was like, there's no way I'm not going to not include this, on the album. So yeah, here we go.
Hell yeah.
And just one. This is probably the most sad or dark song on the album, but I wanted to give like the full spectrum. So
hell yeah.
I don't know why it keeps trying to replay, but yeah, Sorry Mom.
Damn, man, that must have felt really good to get that out, to get that recorded. You were talking about that earlier, just kind of that sense inside of you. It was a lot of this was for just for your own mental health and stuff. I think that's awesome, man. And you talk about mental health a lot, not only on, by the way, if anybody out there doesn't know, Oz has this really cool channel on YouTube. It's called the Atheist Network Group, Tang, like the drink, but just a little bit spicier sometimes. But you talk,
but equally as orange.
That's right. You will get all of your daily value of vitamin C. But you talk a lot about mental health on your channel, man, and just kind of in general and stuff. And I think we've already seen some of this come through in your work. Why is that something that you are so passionate about? Why is that something that you will just not stop talking about, no matter how many people tell you otherwise? What is the drive for that? What is the passion behind that, man?
Well, first and foremost, I fucking love people, and there's too many people that they either grow up in a family or a community or what have you, that those conversations they're laughed at, they're mocked, and it's I'll quit being a bitch, man up. I can't tell you how many times I heard that.
Yeah,
man up, toughen up. And that's not the answer. That's not the solution. That's not what's going to help. It's not what's going to help make the person better. It's because it's not about toughing through. it's not about toughing through. It's not about muscling through, and especially in regards to like toxic masculinity, the part of that where it's like, oh, you can't show weakness, bro.
Right.
You can't show weakness. Like, flex on that shit. Kick that shit's ass. Well, what if I can't? What if I can't? What if this shit has me laying on the ground and has its boot to my neck and I can't breathe? What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Where do I go? And you're just telling me to fight. I can't fight. Right. And so that's first and foremost is the combination. Like, I want people to hear that. And I want people to know that there are others. You're not alone. There are others that feel that shit, and it's real, and we know it, and we're experiencing it real time, just like you are. And if enough of us keep normalizing that conversation and talking about it, more people know that I'm not alone, and there's less people making decisions to take their own life or hurt themselves or damage themselves or whatever that is, and whatever that looks like for the particular individual. So it's that, and the latter part of it is I am so fed up and so sick and tired of the stigma behind mental illness, because we don't look at diabetics and say, you weak piece of shit, man up, toughen up, muscle through that shit. You don't need meds. You don't need your insulin, motherfucker. Man up. We don't say that shit. We don't go there.
Go into anaphylactic shock like a bitch. What are you going to? What do you want, a Benadryl?
Yeah.
You're weak.
Right.
It's because it's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. So that's there's probably 2 or 3 things that'll never stop talking about, whether it's music, YouTube, real life, whatever it is. And the number one is mental health, because all of that said, I lost my mom, as I said, if you pay attention at the end, I lost her via suicide because of mental health. And she loved her God and prayed to her God and begged her God to heal her and relieve her and so on and so forth. And guess what? None of the routes or the suggestions or the faith that she was told to use or to practice, none of it minimized it. None of it healed anything. None of it solved any problems or issues. And so yes, that even furthered my passion and my drive to talk about this, because telling people just to faith it, and that God's got you and muscle through it, and all you need is a mustard seed size faith. Fuck off. I lost my mom because of that bullshit.
Yeah.
And I just want to, people, you don't have to write a rap album to get out your mental health thing. These are my friends, like my straight up friends. And if I'm acting weird, they're going to bug me until I tell them what's going on. And I always feel better after it.
Yeah.
So if you got friends, use your friends. If you have friends around you, use them.
Yeah.
That is what they're for. We have to lean on me. When you're not strong, I'm sorry. I promised myself.
Yeah, I think if you got through another 2 seconds, we would be getting a copyright strike, and we don't want to do that.
ASCAP would have been all over.
They are litigious.
But no, I just heard Bill Withers. Bought me on it, boy.
I think exactly, what both of you guys were saying there is exactly what I love about your channel, Oz, is exactly what I love about this album. It is a space that we can all kind of get together and just be able to be real, and that's what I think, again, is something that really, really comes through in the music, is this, look, man, shit is tough. Life is tough, and that's okay. You're not broken because of that. You're not weak because of that. You're stronger. This is a challenge that together we do better. And when we go this alone and we try to take everything on our own shoulders, and we don't want to reach out and just tell somebody, hey, I'm having a hard time right now. It's worse for us, you know? So yeah, I think that's something that's is obvious throughout everything you do, man, is obvious throughout the music. And I think it's great. And that's why I am so happy to be able to remind everybody that the link is both in the live chat and the description, you sons of bitches. We are past the 3-minute mark, and I can cuss as much as I fucking want, I was told.
Fuck
so
yeah.
for
Ooh,
fuck's sakes, you guys.
pee,
It's so easy. You
poo,
God,
poo.
Jesus fucking son. Okay.
Butthole.
Somebody
I'm gonna take my camera off for 1 second. We get to the next song because this is fitting. So, producer Wes, be prepared. No, I'm not gonna get naked, Wes. Settle down, Wes.
The chat is going wild.
no, I mean, well, for enough super chats, Mikey, I think you and I would get rid of our dignity on camera tonight. Or I mean,
Listen,
yeah.
me and the wife have had that conversation.
Okay,
if there is a certain demand,
yeah. I got $100 a month. I could possibly. I mean, senior. I'm just saying,
who are we to deny the people?
Well, yeah, and I mean, for me personally, it's like I'd have to skimp on like some milk and eggs and water and stuff. But I mean,
You don't want
to
to
see dad ass, Mikey.
You don't want to drink that liberal tap water anyway.
All right, so before we
go completely off the rails, please pull us back.
before we hit the next track, this is my favorite pillow ever that I purchased.
Oh, that's what he went to go get. I was like,
fuckity. All right. So this next one we have this one. That's not what was supposed to play.
Tell me more about that one. Real difference.
I got two like rock / metal tracks on there for all you ones that like the heavier shit.
And people can get that today if they pre-order, right? Oz, is that they can have those ready, queued up to be purchased and down the preload. Okay, so you can pre-order.
Yep, cool. And everything will be ready to go on the 30th.
Just making sure. Yeah.
Now that I lost that one. All right. So this next one, and this is shout out to my boo. So we're gonna get all sweet now. We're gonna lighten the mood.
Don't call me that on the stream.
Is this X-rated or is this like heartwarming?
This is heartwarming.
Oh,
and this is a twerk ballad.
I knew both of you were going to make a comment when I said that.
I just needed to know how many like napkins or things that I needed to keep. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry.
Do I need napkins or do I need tissues?
I didn't know how exciting this is going to be. That's all I'm saying.
Absorbency or softness? I need to know.
Tissues. But no. Yeah. This one. This was. And the very first one I ever wrote and sent her will be on Osmosis, the next one. But this one, yeah, this goes out to the boo. This goes out to my boo.
Tell me what you're thinking.
And also, this is one of the singles that dropped. You can go buy it now on iTunes.
Tell me what you're thinking. You don't feel this. Tell me what you're thinking.
Critic on the track.
You don't feel this. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're thinking. You don't feel this. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're thinking. You don't feel this.
Can I take a peek in your brain now? Can I take a peek? Are you insane, kinda like me? Can I ask a couple questions like, do you like me? And maybe do you think kinda like me? Looking around wondering, who are your friends and who are your frenemies? Enemies.
Tell me what you're thinking.
On your pretty mind, girl.
Tell me what you're thinking.
On your pretty mind.
Tell me what
It's on your pretty mind, girl.
Tell me what you think.
It's on your pretty mind. Yeah. Can I get a sneak in and peek in? What are you thinking? I need to know. Are we even on the same team? Yeah. Dreaming and scheming of the same things, yeah. I see you looking and watching. Wanna be you, they wanna be me, but they just dreaming. We finally got 2022 bitches, yeah, we ride or die, yeah.
Tell me what you think.
It's on your pretty mind, girl.
Tell me what you think.
It's on your pretty mind.
Tell me what you think.
It's on your pretty mind, girl.
Tell me what you think.
It's on your pretty mind. Ooh. See, I got no more questions, and now I know the direction. Yeah, and I know where I'm stepping, and there's no second guessing or even half stepping. Why? I know me and I know you and I know all the bullshit that we done been through, yeah.
Tell me what you think.
Tell me what you're thinking now.
Tell me what you think.
Please tell me what are you thinking now.
Tell me what you think.
Tell me what you're thinking now.
Tell me what you think.
Right now, right now.
Yeah. Late night music.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. It got hot here for me. I don't know if it was like that for anybody else. Yeah.
Show all through the night.
So how many tracks, Oz, on this album do you think are good for making babies? We know at least one. How many of them in total would you think?
It's blowing up in the chat as we speak. We would be remiss to just ignore their queries.
Right. Lots of people have asked.
People are saying
it depends on what kind of mood you want in
Fair.
the room to
That's
make
fair.
these.
Yeah.
what kind of baby are you making?
yeah.
You want an angry baby? A cute baby?
You know, the pace is always important. You know, people don't pay attention to the BPM, you know, as much as they should these days. But anyway,
No. Especially with these new kids. Oh, there it is.
What's that? Lily Pad LA, thank you very much for your super chat. Love the love song vibes. That's right. We love the love. That's what we want. We want we need more love, right? You know, it's just something.
All we need is love.
Now, I didn't want to ask this question, SR, but unfortunately, we're at that point in the show where I want people to, of course, stream and purchase the album, but I want them to really get a sense of who are they dealing with? You know, like what's up with this guy? You know, so I have a very this is critical for you to have a successful album, whether or not what your answer is to this question. I'm going to offer you a time machine and 2 tickets to any concert.
Oh wow.
One night only, baby boy. One night only.
Ooh.
You got enough gas to go to the concert and come back.
This is tough, Oz. Be prepared. Get ready.
Well, I'm gonna give a precursor to this because I already know Mikey's not going to like my answer.
He's sounding like an apologist right now, but keep going.
And no, I'm not. I'm saying it because
Objection leading.
I'm going to say why. And, you can like it, not like it, respect it, not respect, whatever. And I've actually already been to 3 or 4 concerts of this artist, and I would go back to another one. And it would be
Hold on, wait. I'm gonna type it in the private chat. Let's see if I'm right.
Yeah, I already know. I don't even have to look at the private chat. I already know that you know. but it is right now currently, and where I'm at as far as writing and how I view writing music. It's Post Malone, and here's why: is you can say whatever you want to say, motherfucker, and he got a lot of shade thrown at him when he first came on the scene, but this dude at such a young age is kicking down all of the walls. He's kicking through all of the boxes, and he's saying, no, I'm going to write what feels good. I'm going to write what makes me happy. I'm going to write with what I connect with first, because if I'm being authentic and I'm doing that, people are going to latch on to that. And because there's a reason why, especially in America, they love reality TV, right? Because it's real fucking life. And that's what the fuck Post does. And there's other conversations to be had, and we can do that another time. But it would still, current day right now, would be that. Now, if I were to turn back the clock,
I mean, it would be really rude of you to use my time machine to go to a concert that's in like a month. Like, I literally gave you like this super cool thing, and you went to something that's just like in another city. Like, what
bro,
the hell?
you didn't even use this technology. Do you know how tough it was to build this?
You literally just drove to Chicago in my damn machine. Like, what the hell is that?
Listen, now, I said that, and
all
I said,
right, all right.
because I appreciate the fact that he's kicking down all the walls and the doors and all that, and saying "fuck you" to the genres and all that. I personally love that. But if I were to turn back the clock, I can tell you right now, emphatically, give me any concert of Wu-Tang's during their first two albums.
Oh, you wouldn't make it back to the machine, man. They were buck wild crazy back then.
Let's get it.
Oh my God. It must have been an experience for those who made it through.
Anybody out there watching with us live or in the future on the playback, first off, thank you. Second off, remember that you can post your critiques to Oz's Choice there in the comment section below. Just feel free to tag him. Go check him out on Facebook or Twitter, and just
Hang is live at gmail.com for any
his address is terrible, man. Terrible.
All right, before I play the next song, I did want to say John Hudson said in the chat, listen to that song, that he got pregnant just by listening to the song. I just want to say, John, I have enough children and enough child support. That's not my child.
Right.
That is not. Right. Your Honor, he did just read the comment after he just played the song. You're on the hook for 18 years.
We would like to let everybody know here on Skeptic Haven the disclaimer that any of the music promoted tonight, if it gets you pregnant, is not our responsibility. If you so choose,
or is it mine?
Right. This you cannot sue us. You have all signed the agreement by being here. I'm so sorry you didn't know that, but
hey, you should have had that pop-up blocker on that window. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, wrap it. That's the thing. That's the
scan for viruses. Harmful Trojans.
Oz, don't you have another song?
Press play, dude.
I was just waiting for you guys to get done talk about baby making. So
you just gotta hit the button.
So the next one is "Oh No," and this one, this is one of the like 2-3 tracks on there where it was just I heard the beat and I'm like, I'm just going in. So there's not a like deep premise or meaning behind it. It was just like, nope, I'm just gonna
rapidy raps.
I'm gonna spit my game, talk my shit. Spit my game, talk my shit.
Rapidy
It's called "Oh No."
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Listen. They grimace when they witness this relentless sickness. Can this menace win this bitch? Check the litmus. I often ask, who let the pit bull off the leash? I mean, I've been seen hunting, killing, eating competition. Yeah, like bon appetit. And if think you can hack it, here's a mic, man, you can have it. I only needed one mic to stir up all this havoc. I'm a renegade, kinda like B-Rabbit. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! See, they try to sleep deep on your boy, but I street deep, see, in the store, steep in your joy. See me, I employ. Taking off heads, motherfucker, yeah, call me Troy. Panamana, fuck your drama, this my saga, fuck your Jesus, fuck your Allah, all at the same time. Try tomorrow, oh, and Bible at it, automatic at it, you stab at it, I grab this shit, fucking had at it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
All them keys though. Them keys though.
Love that piano, man. I think honestly, I think that's my favorite of the singles so far, man. I really do enjoy that one. It just has a good feel to it. It gets me excited, you know. But I do want to point this out because I do think it's worth saying that the porn bots in the chat did not start showing up until that last song.
That's true.
I'm just, you know, you heard it here, folks. That's they
didn't get the warning. They didn't hear the disclaimer. And it's too late. They're looking for.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
They're looking for fertile hosts at this point.
Ooh. Ooh. Those words just get me going.
I'm sorry, it's the Jameson talking, not me.
What you asked earlier about, is this an atheist album?
Yeah.
It's yes and no. But like, there's a line on there, if y'all caught it.
Are you an atheist?
The second verse, and it said, fuck your drama. This is my saga. Fuck your Jesus and your Allah all at the same time. Try tomorrow.
Baby mama.
Love it.
It's essentially it's
cursive llama.
Like, I've already tried this shit, man, and I've researched it with, and you can bring all the apologetics, you can bring all the fucking word salads, you can bring all the gymnastics that you want to bring. Try tomorrow. Try tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll be dumber. And you can convince me.
Yeah.
But not today. not today.
Not today, Satan. Am I right?
Yeah, but seriously, like tomorrow at like 3, I'm actually free, Satan, if you want to hit me. Throw that out there.
I have a thing at 2:30, but I should be done in time.
By 3?
Fingers crossed.
Cool. So check out Mikey, myself, and Satan at 3 p.m. Central tomorrow. Okay, at some point.
Is that daylight savings?
Yeah, fuck daylight. Look, at some point, eventually, Wes is backstage and having pulled out all of his hair, has no more to pull and no more fucks to give with our nonsense on stream.
He's trying to get his eyebrows, but he can't quite reach them.
Yeah. So we apologize for that, first off, but second off, seriously, I think you know, I have to give a big thank you to everybody here at Skeptic Haven, Wes, Sonny, and all of the other wonderful people that make this awesome. You're welcome.
That scared me a whole bunch.
Yeah, I might have.
Somebody was in here.
I may eat a little, but you guys are good because the camera's waist up. So
good thing I wore the brown pants.
We also of course have to say thank you to everybody out there hanging out with us, whether it's live or on the replay, because I think this is what a lot of times when believers look at atheist, agnostic, free thinkers, skeptic, humanist, all of those labels, and they they oftentimes ascribe to us this inability to just make friends with people and just be good people talking about good things and promoting each other and being positive and stuff. And I think, your channel Tang, I think this channel Skeptic Haven, Mikey, what you do, whether it's on your channel or whether it's hanging out with Neil the 604 atheist, I think all of this is stuff that really goes against that stereotype. And I'm always so excited to be a part of this stuff. So we do real quick. Again, Mikey and I are contractually obligated. We have to say this because if you don't know, you do now. There's a Skeptic Haven Patreon. And if you like the wonderful things that are going on here, please go out there and support. And there are already some wonderful people that are supporting, people like Kathy Cotton, Cindy Plaza, Bryce Aroni, Deborah Grace, Sonny Shell, Aaron Coalson, and Phil Calderone. And you guys definitely help make this stuff possible. But before we go,
help lighten the load, will you? They got the whole ding dang channel on their back.
Yeah, and it
help them out.
Yeah, seriously, y'all. I mean, it's not much. It doesn't take much effort. Look, even at something as simple as you copy the damn link and you just fucking send it, you sons of bitches. Again, they told me I can cuss as much as I want, you jackasses. So
what are you afraid of?
Motherfuckers.
Are you Control D? How hard is it?
May I jump in here real quick?
Please.
Because I do want to play the last single.
Oh yeah.
That's available, and I'm going to turn around at 10 p.m. Eastern time, and have a similar conversation with well, you guys should be familiar. You guys should be familiar. Oh fuck! I can't. Hold on.
Holding on.
We'll wait.
Stand by for transmission.
Oh, I forgot. I'm not in our StreamYard, so I can't do this.
You don't have the power. Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to like share screen?
Yeah. No, that's fair. No. Just tell us either way. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
So at 10 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to be appearing on The Greatest Rapper Alive, his YouTube channel and stream, Deep Drinks, Mr. the one and only David McDonald. So, Jena, if you don't mind putting that in there for those that want to continue the party, we'll go there next. But I would like to play the so far this is the fan favorite. Like I've done different what is it polls or whatever for voting, and this one's the fan favorite. If I can do that real quick,
we're gonna take us out for the whole stream playing this final song here, which again, remind everybody, the links are in the description. They are in the damn live chat. I'm actually getting frustrated at this point because I don't see enough people clicking on. I don't know if you clicked on it or not.
I'm watching all of them through their webcams.
Okay,
I have an app for it.
So Mikey can see you. So get on that shit already, folks. And seriously, just again,
that's infected. That's infected.
That link's not good. No. Seriously.
No, what you're touching, that's infected. Don't, I'm sorry. I won't call out who it is, but don't stop. Go to the doctor.
Folks, you know what to do. It's so easy. It's so freaking simple. Pre-order the damn album already. Get on it. And then at 10 p.m., just a little bit of time from now, go hang out with David McDonald and Oz as they chat up on the Deep Drinks channel. So subscribe to Skeptic Haven. You guys know what the fuck to do already. Oz, you want to take us out with what's this final song? Set it up for us, brother.
Yeah, and if you click that link right now, it's just going to take you to a thumbnail anyway. So wait until 10, or you're just going to be staring at.
Patience is a virtue.
You're just going to be staring at a thumbnail. So just stay here in the meantime. But first of all, I want to say thank you to Skeptic Haven and Sacred Rarity and Mikey Famine for doing this. This was badass. I appreciate it. I love this. I love you guys. And I appreciate this. And
I love you too, Oz. I
love you. We need to have a fruit bruise. We need to have a
Oh, that's pretty hype.
Oh, that's the wrong song. But no, I do. Skeptic Haven, everyone involved. Thank you, all the support. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. And I know we teamwork makes the dream work, and I know. As far as our two channels, we do that very, very well. So love y'all, appreciate y'all. And yeah, this last one, this is titled "No, No, No," and you'll get why as soon as you hear the hook. But yeah, in the live chat for those that are here, but in the comments, you listen to this later. I won't say who.
Me.
Or maybe a multiple who's. This was written or directed at, I should probably say. But I'll let you have your guesses. And just keep in mind, I had a crazy religious mom, and I have 2 ex-wives. So let's do it.
Put your guesses in the chat.
All you did was just assert. You thought all of this would hurt. But you're crazy. You just went and made things dirty. No, no, no. All you did was just desert me. No, no, no. You thought all of this would hurt me. No, no, no. No, no, no. You just went and made things dirty. No, no, no. All you did was just desert me. No, no, no. You thought all of this would hurt me. No, no, no. No, no, no. All these changes, but I'm the one changing. Who, when, and what are you actually replacing? Now it's amazing, seeing you behaving, paving the way for the bye-bye waving, yeah. Who we fooling? My schedule's ruling, fueling the ruling, but hey, thanks for the time, thanks for the lessons learned, I've burned in my mind. Now I'm inclined to outline and remind you design, sign, you resign. So when you're out there telling my story, put down that line, then make sure I go side. You just really made things dirty. No, 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 all you did was just desert me. No, 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 you thought all of this would hurt me. No, 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 no. You just went and made things dirty. No, 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 all you did was just desert me. No, 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 you thought all of this would hurt me. No, 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 no. Damn, it must suck, tried your luck. Took me for a schmuck, didn't realize I'm a man, I'm a word, and nah, I don't really give a fuck. I'm still that dude's champs bad, head to head with dumb trucks, still running the muck. Would you take me for some weak little boy? Wanna play games like I'm a fucking toy? Look at my face, look in my eyes, they do not lie or disguise. You can try to lie to all your friends, but this guy identified that I'm the bad guy. The reason we said bye-bye, the rest assured for me it was goodbye. You just went and made things dirty. No, 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 all you did was just desert me. No, 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 you thought all of this would hurt me. No, 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 no. You just went and made things dirty. No, 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 all you did was just desert me. No, 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 you thought all of this would hurt me. No, 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 no.
Nice job, Katie.